Welcome back to Both Ends of the Leash. We're here with Harper again. We're going to work on a brand new behavior, the place command. The place command is, chat little baby dog, get on a dog bed or a platform, wait to be released from it. And we're gonna start this the same way we've done all the rest of her training. I'm not gonna use any words, I'm not gonna lure her. I'm gonna free shape this and let her figure out what I'm looking for. When you get on the bed, you get a click and you get a reward, and then you hear free and get rewarded for moving out of that position. I already know she likes to get on this bed because I've had it just sitting here since I've had this little puppy. You can see she really likes it because she's chewing on it right now. I know she likes to get on the bed, so I don't think she's going to struggle and she's going to be hopping on and off pretty quickly for us right off the bat. Every dog's a little bit different. Couple little tips before we get started with this. If your dog is just walking around this object, sometimes you have to stand on it or walk through it to encourage them to get on it. So a soft dog bed works better for that because you can step on it versus stepping on this. You might be a little bit too heavy for that fabric. If for some reason she's struggling, I'll swap beds and show you guys what that looks like. Another thing you can do is you can just flip it over. So now this is flat on the ground. There's no height there. Once she's getting on and off that consistently, then you can rotate it back this way so she actually has to step onto the object. All right, we'll get started while she's drinking here. And you can see she's well aware, free, what that click means. She got on the bed, and as soon as she heard the click, she looked at me like, ooh. Free. This is the beauty of free shaping. She hears that noise and she's like, oh man, I know what that is. That means I did something the human wants. Anytime you can make a dog think something is their idea, free. They're more likely to repeat it, and it happens faster and faster. Because if I were to lure her, she wouldn't even think about what her body's doing, and she's just following food instead of thinking about what she's doing. Free. And you can see how quickly this happened for her. She got on there once and got the click, and she's like, oh my gosh, I know what my human wants. Free. 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 She got this one too quick and easy, guys. Free. She's even patiently waiting to be released from it. Free. If you have a multi-dog household, which I do, I like to use the dog's name. And if I start to overlay it all the time, they get used to waiting to be addressed. Harper, free. Free. Just beat her to the mistake. Harper, free. Harper, free. We're going to take a pause right here and talk about a couple things. So because she picked this up so quickly, let me back up. I picked this up off the ground so she wouldn't repeat the behavior without getting rewarded, because then she's like, hey, maybe he's not looking for that. Stop. Because I keep doing it and I'm not getting rewarded this time. So to keep it easy and quick for her, I'm going to make sure that I'm consistent. But we're going to skip a couple steps here. Because she's doing this so reliably already, I'm just going to start to add the word in like I've done with sit, and teach this new behavior a little bit more condensed than I typically would with a dog. Typically, I'd spend 2 or 3 days just marking getting on or off, and then add the word in like you saw with sit in the sit video. Harper place. Harper free. place, Harper free, place, free, place, free, place, free, place, free, place, free, place, free, place. As I see her getting more easily distracted, free. I'm going to start to wrap this up before I lose her attention completely. Get one more. Place, free. Give her a little distraction while we talk about stuff. So as you saw, this was the introduction to the place command. Just a little recap. How I start with all dogs is free shape this, mark when they get on the object, they get a reward, and I exist there for 2, 3, 4, 5 days until they are really good at guessing what I'm looking for. Ooh, I jump on there and get a click. Then I add the word in. What you saw with Harper was very expedited. She started to do it very, very quickly. Huge benefit to having working breeds is that they're smart and they like to work, so they figure things out much quicker than some of the other dogs. She was guessing quick enough, so I just started to overlay the word with it, and that's where I'll exist with her until she gets really good at this. What you have to look forward to is the next body position down, and then we'll start to talk about the leash and everything else that comes with your puppy getting a little bit older. She'll be 14 weeks in a couple of days. Feel free to leave comments below and ask any questions that you might have, and I'll see you guys in the next video.